Does wealth affect ethics? Affect 係解影響，wealth 係財富名詞，wealthy 係形容詞。Would you lie 講大話 to get $50? Would you like to get $50 for a friend, not yourself? And these are some questions researchers 研究人員 ask in ethics studies 道德即係正確唔正確呢叫 ethics studies. And money has always 逼我哋 present perfect cause problems between people, but researchers in more present want to know whether 解係唔係 whether money it affects 呢個係名詞，呢個係 verb affects a person's ethics 做咗咯，事情發生咗，時間唔係好清楚。Conducted different kinds of experiments，繼續答翻 present perfect。追住佢 have，the rich 有錢人，the poor 冇錢人。One study 冇提，我哋聽實少判斷啦。完啦，之前做過 research。Once interesting study was about people relative pronoun people relative about be 動詞喺度，呢一度唔可以有動詞，逼佢轉 phrase driving serious cars and people not driving 呢一句嘅動詞得一個就係呢度。呢度需要一個名詞，呢度全部名詞，全部名詞即係唔可以有動詞啊。Phrase researchers 研究呢個名詞呢個動詞 examine simple past 時空。How which 一個 noun clause acted when they 當佢哋揸緊車嘅時候做緊啊 past continuous。How poor people acted. Another study 呢度 simple past 呢一度好正路都 simple past 嘅。In this study, researchers told a bowl of candy was for children in the next room. The person 係單數 ，people 係眾數，simple past 唔需要理，但應該被動句嘅，被容許 were allowed no was allowed 單數。Before the bowl 俾個碗佢啊嘛，被動句 was given each person in the study。唔係嗰啲人講喎，係啲研究人員叫佢哋咁做，所以好 natural 被動句單數。About preposition 後邊 ing researchers did a 單數咯。呢個 study 唔係解溫書啊，做一個研究調查，in which 喺呢個調查入邊 people imagine 跟 ing。According to their actions, researchers told they could simple past they got a certain goal in a game, then they told show 名詞呢啲形容詞跟人 ing 形容詞盡量唔跟人 ing 形容詞唔跟人 surprising things people very nice cars tend to 動詞喺度 tend to be very be 跟形容詞 care 係名詞 you sometimes cut off the thought about preposition ing however rescuers 係拯救人員 researchers 係研究人員，呢度需要研究人員 researchers。With findings a question B any 難啊，呢度需要一個名詞，而且要眾數，呢度唔可以用個 adj。B 可以跟形容詞，B 亦都可以跟名詞。呢個 any 係我哋嘅名詞，提我哋眾數 differences tend to be kinder and more 長音節形容詞比較呢個形容詞啊嘛，tend to be 講嗰啲 drivers 人跟形容詞。被動句好 simple past, would, double check, good, simple past, good. Would you like to get $50? Would you like to get a 50 for a friend, not yourself? These are the questions researchers ask in ethics studies, and money has always caused problems between people. But researchers want to know whether 唔好串錯啊！呢個係你唔中意用 whether 用 if，呢個係天氣。Whether money affects a person's ethics. They have conducted different kinds of experiments, study the rich and the poor. 有錢人比較冇錢嘅人。One interesting was about people driving luxurious cars, 貴嘅車 and people not driving. Researchers examined how rich people acted when they were driving and how poorer people acted. Another study was about candy. In this study, researchers told a person a bowl of candy was for children in the next room, and the person was allowed to take some candy before the bowl was given to the children. Each person in the study was told to think about being rich or being very poor. Researchers also did a study in which people imagined getting money according to their actions. 根據佢哋嘅行為。Researchers told person they would get $50 if they got a certain goal in the game. Then they told other people that friends would get $50 if they got a certain goal in the game. These studies, 記住響音啊 these studies show some surprising things about, 你唔中意用 things 所以用 results, about people in ethics. The people with very nice cars tend to 係傾向 tend not to 係唔傾向，即係唔做咯，好少做咯，即係呢一度可以用 seldom，好少去 very careful when they were driving，即係佢哋揸車傾向唔安全。And they sometimes cut off other drivers. And people who thought about being rich tend to take more candy from the bowl, and richer people also tend to lie about their score in the game to get the money. However, researchers found that richer people tend not to lie for friends. 發覺有錢人好少同朋友講大話，即係有錢人會講大話去拎多啲嘢，但係對 friend 又唔會講大，少啲講大話。Were the findings any differences for the poor people in some of these cases？ 如果呢一度，算啦，唔好講到咁深。Poorer drivers tend to be kinder or more careful. Drivers and poorer people tend not to take much candy from the bowl. 誠實啲喎，攞資源上 and they also tend not to lie about their scores. But poorer people did lie, 加強語氣 when they were told their friends would get something good. 但係比較冇錢嘅人就中意向朋友講大話。呢度講到有錢冇錢點樣影響你嘅 action， 未必真嘅。未必真嘅意思即係有好多 research， 有好多唔同 results 去研究唔同嘅 variables， 唔同嘅 elements。讀書咪學多啲，睇下唔同嘅 research 講啲乜。希望今日幫到你，加油！